Right, recording? Yeah. What's going on, guys? Commander, and welcome to a new video on Star Wars Battlefront 2 and another mod review. Now, this mod review I was meant to do, if you remember a little while ago, I did a mod review on, I think it was a Commander Fox mod. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It might have been something else, but that was the most recent one that I can think that I did. And in that video, whatever video it was, the last episode that we did of a mod review, I said that I had two other mods that I wanted to show you, but because they're only appearance-based mods, I basically I wanted to do them in a separate video, because the other one, I'm pretty sure it was Commander Fox, but it was an all-in-one mod, so it had like abilities and everything with it as well, so I wanted to do that all at once in one video. And this one is just appearance mods. There's nothing changed with the abilities or anything, it's just customizations. So I thought that'd be good to just do its own video. But so what I'm going to be showing you today, there's two mods that we're going to see. It's a Sith Trooper mod and a 4K realistic Anakin Skywalker mod. Now, I've said before, we'll do the Anakin Skywalker mod first. Actually, no, we'll do the Sith Trooper mod first, because it's the first one that actually shows up. This actually looks really cool. Now, I saw this on Nexus Mods, as of recording this video ages ago, and I downloaded it along with, because every now and again I go on Nexus Mods, see if there's a group of mods that I want, collect them all together, and then leave them to do a video on. But if we go into the inspect element, I'm actually I'm really surprised at how detailed this mod is. Like, what I'll do is I'll hold it like that, and then on one side, it'll be left or the right, it depends on which one I put it on. There'll be a picture of what the actual Sith Troopers are meant to look like, and I know it looks pretty much identical to the Sith Troopers that are in the movies, but it's more just the attention to detail that we've got in this mod. It looks genuinely, it looks genuinely stunning. Now, I know the bottom half of it, is mainly just a lot of it is just changing the color red, but it's more the indentations in the armor that I'm really blown away by, you know. And just if you go straight up to the helmet, it's the indentations. How can you be that? How does that work? You know, I mean, I know how it works. I don't know how it works, but there is a way that it works. But it's so incredibly detailed. And there some mods that you look at, it's basically just a skin on top of it's just basically just a skin on top of a model, and just changing them about a bit, the Commander Fox mod that we did last episode. I mentioned that it's the Coruscant Guard Heavy Trooper skin changed about a bit and added a few assets and changed them about a bit, and then making it its own thing. That's easy to do because all the assets are there ready for you anyway. This, aside from the actual armor itself, the texture and the indentations is all done by hand. That none of this indentation, unless it's there and I don't know and I haven't realized it. But all the indentations is just, it's not there and they have to do it themselves. And that's what really blows me away about this mod. That how you can do that and how much this is the sort of thing that I really hope, again, I've said this before, but these modders, I think they'd be absolutely brilliant if they were to be given a job at DICE to work as a modeler or texturer, or to do this full time. Because you look at the mods that we've got. Battlefront 2 2005, I've said some of the mods that we've had in there are brilliant. Some of my best. So it makes some of my greatest memories that I've ever had in gaming since I've started gaming. But with this, it just goes to show how good this game can be, and how that we've got a community, and I'll mention a bit about the Anakin Skywalker mod in a second. But if this skin will most probably be a thing when the Rise of Skywalker comes out and they release this Skywalker DLC. They'll most probably do skins for the First Order. But I'm really if it turns out if that update comes out and we get this skin for all of the classes, I'm going to do a video, a comparison video between this mod and the actual skin that comes out, and see which one looks better in my opinion. So that is that mod. What I'll do, I won't. Excuse me. I won't do this now because I will in a minute go into I will go into instant action and then use NVIDIA Ansel and I'll use NVIDIA Ansel and have a look at it in game. I won't do it now because I want to have a look at Anakin Skywalker as well. And if I go into a map like Takodana, I'll get Anakin Skywalker and the First Order all in one. So anyway, the Anakin Skywalker mod. Now this actually looks really good, really good. Now there is another one out there, and I don't know, I can't remember which one it was because I tried to find it and I couldn't see it. But in my opinion, that looks slightly better. But even so, this one looks so much better than the original. I don't know what it is. I said this when the update came out that put Anakin Skywalker into the game. Something about the face doesn't look quite right. The armor for the Clone Wars outfit looks absolutely perfect. You know, I can't fault that at all. Because the armor in the suit is like, it's like texture, like it's screen accurate. But the face, I don't know what it is about the face. I mean, this looks better. This looks more like Hayden Christensen. But again, I'll put on one side of the screen, I'll put the original, and on the other side of the screen, I'll put the Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith, which is what this is based off of. Something about this, about Anakin's face in the original, doesn't quite work. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the skin's too light, or maybe it's because he hasn't got very bushy eyebrows or something. But Anakin Skywalker, especially in Revenge of the Sith, is very menacing. You know, especially when because he's like fueled with anger that he's just trying to bottle up, and he looks very menacing. The original doesn't look menacing at all. Now this, if you saw this actually looks somewhat like menacing to an extent, but it's maybe it's the shading. I don't know. But it's something about it that the hair probably does it as well a bit because the hair is better as well. But something about it just makes it look like that much better. I can't think about what it could be, but yeah, I don't know. I mean that's about it. That's all this mod changes is the face, but that's sort of the only thing that needs change. And all the skins for Anakin Skywalker are perfect. They're screen accurate. You know, when I saw the General Kenobi skin for Obi-Wan, I thought, are they really going to be able to do this for Anakin Skywalker? And they have done, and it looks perfect. I've explained this before. I really like these the customizations. But that's what really confuses me about EA and DICE. I'm not sure whether it's because it's different developers that just don't talk to each other and don't work together, but some things are perfectly like created. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, yes, it did need tweaking a bit, but he wasn't like majorly off. You can recognize it. Like, yes, it looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi. The only thing is that his beard, I think it's because his skin tone is a bit too light and his beard is not very bushy. But you know, I could let that pass. Yes, you can have a mod that makes it look a lot better, but it still resembled Ewan McGregor quite well. General Grievous was perfect, and weirdly enough, so was Count Dooku. You know, they captured Christopher Lee's appearance perfectly. So why couldn't they do it with Anakin Skywalker? That's why I don't understand. You know, is it that other developers like so are in tune with each other? They're all like in separate departments and they don't talk to each other very well? I don't know, because the last thing I heard is that the development team for Battlefront 2 wasn't exactly very big, so they couldn't. So I understand it. They were all in one like development team. So how in the name of God is this like able to happen? You know, how can they make one model look screen and movie accurate to the point where it's like it looks pixel to pixel accurate, but yet when they get to when they make like another character, it doesn't look right at all. You know, I don't understand it. Maybe it's just me, but like you can get Han Solo, which looks pretty accurate to Harrison Ford, but then or Finn, who looks pretty much identical to John Boyega, like pixel to pixel accurate. But then you get Rey, who And I don't know whether it's just me, but doesn't look like Daisy Ridley very much. Again, maybe it's the face tone. I don't know, but something about the model just doesn't look like her at all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But again, like then we've got Luke, who looks very accurate to Mark Hamill. You know, I don't quite understand it. I don't quite understand why that's, you know, I don't know why that is a thing. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into instant action. And, well, not instant action. I'm going to jump into some arcade. And I'm going to, it'll probably be Takadana or something. But I'm going to use NVIDIA Ansel to see these mods in game. NVIDIA Ansel. And as you can see, it looks, this, I'm doing the First Order Trooper first. But as you can see, it looks just as stunning. No, turn that off. I'm sorry. It looks just as stunning. If I zoom in, it looks just as stunning in game as it does in the menus. It looks absolutely awesome how they've done this, you know. And it just, I don't know quite what to like make of it. Like, there's also, it's not just this model they've done it with. All of the the assault heavy officer specialist, incinerator, and jetpack trooper, they've all done this with, but they look exactly the same, so I just have it as do it with the assault. But you know, just look at, like, I'm just baffled by the attention to detail with this model and the textures they've used. It looks absolutely insane. But anyway, I'm going to now that I've shown off this in game, I'm going to go off into and change over to the light side, and now I'm going to show you Anakin Skywalker. Alright guys, so we're here in NVIDIA Ansel again with Anakin Skywalker, and something I just want to point out, if I can find one. Yeah, it works on the other side, so you can actually be fighting Sith Troopers on Takadana or any First Order planet if you so much wish to, so that's pretty cool. I sort of really just should have expected that, but I just think it's a cool little detail anyway. But so Anakin Skywalker, this is just like, there's a reason why he's like trying to look up. It's because I was trying to get his face to look up, because when I'm playing the game, I play very downwards, and I play like with the characters looking downwards just because that's how I play it. But the problem is when you then go into Ansel, their face is then covered by shadow. So that's the reason why it's sort of tilted up a bit, and he's like he's looking into the sky. It's because I've had to move him a little bit. But just look at his face in game. I think with the light and the shadows, it looks so much better. It's so cool. I can't express how much I love modders, and how much I think that they absolutely deserve. Like, I'd expect if a group of modders got together and remade Battlefront 2, you had you've got modelers, you've got texturers, you've got programmers in them as probably, game engineers. If they came together and made Battlefront 3, I think it'd be better than what DICE could make, honestly, because the models are absolutely insane. Not saying that DICE aren't doing a good job, but I look at modders, like I said earlier, I look at modders and I think, how the hell can a community of passionate people who probably don't have a massive qualification in that area and just want to do it just as like a side project, just for a bit of fun, how can somebody like that outbeat a game developer who is qualified, probably gone to university to get the qualification, but who is qualified from head to foot to do this for a living? Now, that is what really sort of like intrigues me a bit. But anyway, I still really think this is cool. Now, I don't like the original Anakin model, but this looks so much more like Hayden Christensen. I think it's really cool. Even from the side, it looks even better. But anyway, that's what we have time for in this video here. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any other suggestions for mods that I can do in the description down below. Sorry, if you have any more suggestions for mods that I can do, leave them in the comment section down below. And I will get to them as I can. Again, I'm consistently on Nexus mods, so if you put one down, I most probably have seen it on Nexus mods anyway, but do let me know, because I might have missed one or two. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button for more awesome gaming content. I shall see you all later. Bye!